Friends, in this video we are going to learn about big M method. Okay, so let's go to the problem. In the previous video we have learned about simplex method, two-phase simplex method, and how to do the process. Here we will use the same process here, except we will use the variable m to solve this equation. Yeah, so let's go to the problem. So friends, I am uploading PDFs for every answer in the description, so please go and check it. Okay, so let's go to the problem. Here the question given is determine optimum solution of following linear programming problem by using big M method. Maximize z equal to 3x1 minus x2 subject to the constraints 2x1 plus x2 is less than or equal to 2, x1 plus 3x2 greater than or equal to 3, x2 is less than or equal to 4, and x1 comma x2 is greater than or equal to 0. Okay, let's go to the question. So what we have to do, as I previously told, for greater than or equal to symbol, what we have to do, we have to subtract slack and add artificial variable. For equal to symbol, we have to add artificial variable, and for less than or equal to symbol, we have to add slack variable. Okay, so let us do that thing first. Here, what is the symbol less than or equal to? For less than or equal to, what we have to do, we have to add the slack. So let me change to the the constraints into standard form. 2x1 plus x2 less than, right? So s1 is equal to 2. Okay, and what it is greater than or equal to symbol. x1 plus 3x2 is greater than or equal to 3. So in greater than or equal to symbol, what we have to do, we have to subtract slack and add artificial variable. x1 plus 3x2 minus s2 plus a1 is equal to 3. Okay, so and what is this last? Less than or equal to. In less than or equal to, what we have to do, we have to add slack, right? x2 plus s3 is equal to 4. Okay, so after this is the same for two-phase simplex method also. So what's the difference in two-phase simplex and big M? In two-phase simplex method, we are using two phases. For in phase 1, we are removing every variable except artificial variable. We are taking only artificial variable, but here we are using the complete one, the complete equation. But you have to remember one thing, while maximizing the equation, we should, let me take the equation 3x1 minus x2, right? It is the equation. I am adding the slack variables. It is the same for every method. And here in big M method, the main difference is in big M method, you have to subtract minus a1. Okay, minus ma1. This is the main thing you have to learn in the big M method. You have to check. Okay, let's go to the table. You know, right? Table, how to draw the table? x1, x2, s1, s2, s3, a1, right? And here what is the s1 here, and here a1 and s3. We are taking three basic variables. Okay, yeah. After drawing the table, what we have to do, you have to write the coefficient of the variables. What is the coefficient of x1? 3, minus 1, 0, 0, 0, and minus m, right? s1 is 0, a1 is minus 1, and s3 is 0. Okay, and what we do after that? See, first equation, coefficient of x1 is 2, 1. Like same like in simplex method, in two-phase simplex method, what are the tables we have drawn, right? Like how we fill the values, right? Same we have to do here. 0, 0, 0. Okay, and 1, 3, 0, minus 1, 0, and 1, and 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now write the ZJ value. What is the ZJ? 0 into 2 plus minus 1 into m plus 0, like minus m minus 3m 0 m 0 minus m. If you don't know like how I have written these values, you can check the previous videos of simplex method and two-phase simplex method. In that I clearly explained how to do these values. Okay, now Cj minus Zj, 3 minus m, 3 minus of minus m, 3 plus m, right? And it is minus 1 plus 3m, 0 minus m, see 0 minus m, 0 minus m plus m is 0. Here what we have to do, we have to do the maximize. In maximize, what is the value for Cj minus Ij? See, Cj minus Zj should be less than or equal to 0. Yes or no? Yes. For minimum is greater than or equal to 0, but in maximum less than or equal to 0. Okay. Here it should be less than or equal to 0. But here, see, there we have containing the values with the variable m, right? So, what is the greater one? Plus m or plus 3m? Plus 3m is greater one. So, we are taking this one as the key column. Okay. Now, let us write the ratio. 2 by 1 is 2. 3 by 3 is 1. 4 by 1 is 4. Now, what is the minimum positive number here in ratios? 1, right? So, it is the key row. What is this? It is the key row. Okay. So, we find the key row and key column, right? Here we find the key row and key column, right? So, on basis of this, we can write another table. Okay. Okay. Again, CBJ, CJ, X1, X2, S1, same like previous one. Yeah, after drawing the iteration 1 table, what we have to do? We have to write the values, right? Here same 3, minus 1, 0, 0, 0 and minus m, right? And it is 0. X2, see, A1 is the outgoing variable and X2 is the incoming variable. So I have written X2. What is the X2 value of X2? Minus 1, right? Minus 1, 0. So I have already told the formulas for key row. What is the new value formula? Old value by key element, right? So, what is the formula for new value? For key row, in key row itself, new value equal to old value by key element. Here key element is 3, right? 1 divided by 3. So, it is 1 by 3. And 3 by 3 is 1, 0, minus 1 by 3, 0 and 1 by 3. And this is 3 by 3, 1. Okay? And what is the formula for other rows other than key row? Old value minus key row into key column by key element, right? Old value, what is the old value here? 2. Minus 1 into 1, 2 minus 1 by 3, right? 2 minus 1 into 1 by 3. 2 minus 1 by 3, how much it is? 2 minus 1 by 3. 6 minus 1 by 3, but it is 5 by 3, right? So here 5 by 3. Similarly, apply the same formula for every element. I will explain the for 2 or 3 elements. Similarly, you should have to do for every element. I will write the answers here. You can recheck it in your own way. Okay? So that you can understand it very nicely. Okay. Here 1 minus 1 into, see, 1 is the old value minus 1 is the key row. Key row means here in this row, what is the key element here? This is only, right? 1 minus 1 into 3 by 3, that is 1 minus 1, that is 0. While saying you are not able to understand, right? Let me tell you again. 1 is the old value, right? 1 minus, what is the key row value? Key row element, see, in this row, it is the key element, right? So, 1 into what is the key column? See, here it is the key column, right? In this, what is the element? 3. What is the key element? 3. 3 cancels it. 1 minus 1. So, that's why I have written. Similarly, do this for every step. As I have already done, I can write the answer directly. 1 by 3, 0, minus 1 by 3. You can check, like you can try for every element and you can check whether the answers are correct or not. If anything mistake done by me, you can mention that in comments. Okay? Minus 1 by 3, 0, 0, 1 by 3, 1 and minus 1 by 3, 1, 1, 3. Okay? So here done. Or what is the ZJ? Minus 1 by 3, minus 1, 0, 1 by 3 and minus 1 by 3. Right? Minus 1 by 3, minus 1, 1 by 3 and minus 1 by 3. Okay. After that, what we have to do? Cj minus Zj. Yeah. So what is the Cj minus Zj value here? Cj minus Zj. Cj 3 minus of minus 1 by 3, 3 plus 1 by 3. Okay. And after that, it is minus 1 plus 1, 0. 0 minus 0, 0. Minus 1 by 3, 0. Minus m plus 1 by 3. Okay. And after that, what we have to do? See, it is the Cj minus Zj value should be less than or equal to 0, right? Yes. So here it is not plus, it is greater than 0, right? So what we have to do here? This will be the key column. What is this? This will be the key column. And after finding the key column, what should we have to do? We should find the ratio. 1 by 5 by 3 is 3 by 5, right? 3 by 5. And 1 by 1 by 3 is 3. And 3 by minus 1 by 3 is minus 9. So in here what we have to do for finding the key row, what we have to do, we should take the least positive value. What is the least value here? 3 by 5, right? So it will be your key row. Okay, you understand, right? This is the key row. Okay, after finding key row and key column and key element, what should we have to do? We have to go for next iteration. This is iteration 1 and I am doing iteration 2. Similarly, same way, same table. So what is the outgoing element here? See, what is the outgoing element? S1. And what is the incoming variable? X1. Here X1, X2 and S3. What is the value of X1? 3. Minus 1, 0. Right? Let me draw the table. Yeah, table done. So what we have to do here? So we have to find the again same. In the table we are using the formulas, right? For key row, new value equal to old value by key element, and for other than rows, old value, new value equal to old value minus key row into key column by key element. Okay, so let me apply these formulas. 5 by 3 is the key element and it is the row. 5 by 3 by 5 by 3 is 1, and 0 by 5 by 3 is 0. 1 by 5 by 3 is 3 by 5. 1 by 1 by 3 is 1 by 1 by 3 is 3. Okay, sorry, here 1 by 5 by 3, it is 1 by 3 by 5 by 3. What it will be? 1 by 3 into 3 by 5, that is 1 by 5. Sorry for this. And 0 by 5 by 3 is 0, minus 1 by 3 by 5 by 3 is 1 by 3 into 3 by 5, minus 1 by 3 into 3 by 5, 3 cancel, minus 1 by 5. And what will be the solution? 1 by 5 by 3 is 3 by 5. Right? Okay, what to do next? Again we have to use this formula. For other rows, new value equal to old value minus key row into key column by key element, right? So what we have to do? Old value 1 by 3 minus key row value is 1 by 3 into 5 by 3 by 5 by 3, that is nothing but 0. See, I am telling again, 1 by 3 is the old value, right? Yes, minus 1 by 3 minus, it is the old value minus key row. In this row, what is the key element? 1 by 3 only, right? 1 by 3 into, what is the key column value here? Upside the old value, 5 by 3 by, what is the key element? 5 by 3 is the key element. So 5 by 3 gets cancelled, 1 by 3 minus 1 by 3 is 0. Okay, similarly you should have to do for every step. Here see, 1 minus old value 1 minus, it is the key column value 0. So 0 into anything 0, so we can directly write it as 1. 0. Similarly, you can do for everything. I have already done, so that's why I am writing it. You can recheck the value by doing, okay. And 0, 0, 1 by 5, 2 by 5, and 1. So here what it will value? 1 by 3 minus, I am just calculating for you. 1 by 3. See, here 1 by 3 is the old value minus, what is the key row value? 1 by 3 into, it is minus 1 by 3 into 3 by 5. 3 got cancelled, and after that 1 by 3 plus 1 by 15, 6 by 15, 2 by 5. Similarly this one also, minus 1 by 3 minus 1 by 3 minus 1 by 3 into minus 1 by 3 is 1 by 9, 1 by 9 into 3 by 5, 3 ones 3 threes, another minus 1 minus 2 by 5. So these values will be 4 by 5 and 16 by 5. Now let us check the ZJ value. Minus 3 J plus 0, minus 3. Sorry, it is plus 3. Sorry for mistake. 3 0 and it is minus 1, right? Yeah. And it is 9 by 5 plus 1 by 5. 10 by 5 is 2. Okay. And what we have to do after that? 3 is a 9 by 5 plus 1 by 5 is 10 by 5, 2. 2 ones 2, 2 by 5 plus 2 by 5, 4 by 5. Yeah, here what it is? 3 into 1 by 5 is 3 by 5 plus 2 by 5. 3 by 5 plus 2 by 5 is 5 by 5, that is 1. Sorry, 1. Okay. And similarly 3 into 0, 1 into 0, 0. Minus 3 by 5 minus 2 by 5 is minus 1. Okay. Now Cj minus Zj value. Okay. And here 3 minus 3 is 0. 0 minus 2 minus 1 0. As the artificial variable already we have replaced it, right? So there is no preference for this. It is minus 1 plus 1, so it's not a problem. Minus 3 into 3 by 5 is minus 9 by 5. Sorry, 3 into 3 by 5 is 9 by 5. Okay, minus 4 by 5. 9 minus 4 is 5. 5 by 5. 1. See. 3 into 3 by 5. 3 into 3 by 5. Okay, minus 1 into 4 by 5. It is 9 by 5 minus 4 by 5. That is 5 by 5. That is equal to 1. So Z optimum value is 1. Whereas x1 equal to 3 by 5 and x2 equal to 4 by 5. Okay, this is the answer. This will be your answer. See, x1 equal to 3 by 5 and x2 equal to 4 by 5. So thank you guys for watching the video. I am attaching the PDF below the description. Okay, this answer, and for any further topics, please comment down in the comment section. So once again, thank you guys for listening to the video. Please like, share and subscribe if you like the video. Thank you.